Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, I hope all of you had a fantastic Christmas. I know I did with my family, and I hope all of you did the same. And I guess we got a lot of, let's say, Christmas presents by this cold air coming in. And we finally got it, what we've been hoping and praying for so long. And that really has helped the ice conditions around the area. And this past weekend, a lot of people went out before the cold snap and had a lot of luck around the area. The lakes that produce walleyes up in the northeastern part of the state included Bitter, Waubay, Opitz, Pius, North and South Rush, Indian Springs, Goose, Casey Slough, also a few being caught at Dry Lake by Clark, and then also in Cottonwood. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that produce walleyes included Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Spirit Lake, a few being caught there, Ponset and Thompson, even though, again, those ice conditions there were just beginning to firm up there, and so guys didn't venture out too far, but did fairly well. And then also Henry, 81 Ponds, Whitewood, Twin, Schaefer Slough, and they've mainly been small at Schaefer Slough. And then also a few being caught at Scott Slough as well as Island. Now, what have guys been doing to catch the walleyes? A lot of more aggressive baits, more like the Tikka minnow or the jigging wrap. And then also anything that rattles, the buckshot rattle spoon, the VMC rattle spoon, and also the Rattling Flyer by Lindy. All have been producing some nice walleyes this past week. And then as far as the perch bite is concerned around the area, that seems what a lot of guys have been now targeting. Lakes up in the northeastern part of the state that produced perch this past week included a few at Pius, Bitter, Waubay, also Big Stone, North and South Rush, Dry Lake by Clark, also Dry Lake by Willow Lake, and then a few being caught at Ponset, Thompson, as well as Litterman Slough, and then also Scott Slough and Island. And really the biggest problem there, some of these locations have been the traffic, quite honestly. But now what have guys been doing to catch the perch? Really, a lot of jointed and pinhead as well as the regular pinhead minnows from clam have been working really well. And then also the tungsten castmasters have really worked well to allow you to get back down to that school of perch as soon as possible. And then also being tipped with waxworms, maggots, and also small minnows. But we have plenty of all that on hand here at Dakota Angler. In this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about cameras. We've talked about them in years past, but again, I want to emphasize a couple of things. A lot of people see cameras as a good babysitting tool, and honestly, they can be that way. It's entertaining for kids to see fish, that they're just not staring down an empty hole, that they're actually seeing fish down there. And so that's entertaining for them, but you can also use them to your advantage. You can see how the fish are reacting to your presentation. Are they coming up to it and staring at it, and then you move it just a little bit too much and it's scaring them away? Well, next time you know not to do that. So again, the cameras can be very useful, and there's a couple of different types of cameras out there. One is the handheld cameras that you can see behind me right here, as well as the ones by Markham, and they're mainly used for scouting. You can drill a hole, drop the camera down there, and actually see if you're seeing fish down there or what, and if you're marking fish, what type of fish that they are. But also these cameras can be mounted on your depth finders, like your Markham or your Vexlar. And so a lot of people have been using them. The other cameras are the ones that you can, actually sit on the ice and fish with them. And that's what you're seeing off to my right. That's the new Aqua Quad Cam, very popular for permanent shacks. But also a couple of cameras that we have on sale right now is the Aqua 715, as well as the Markham VS 485. Both cameras they're both color, I should say, and they're great prices right now at $270. So again, if you're interested in the camera, now's the time to stop on by here at the store, and we can show you what camera is best for you, really what you're looking for it to do, and then also the best one that meets your budget. So again, stop on by here at the store, or if you can't stop by the store, check us out on the web at dakotaangler.com, or give us a call at 605-336-9132. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you that we will be changing our hours a little bit for the upcoming holiday of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But just to let you know, we're only going to be closing at 6 on New Year's Eve. So we'll be open from 7 to 6 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be normal hours. So Saturday, 6 to 7, Sunday, 6 to 6. And if you have any questions about the hours, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week, and again, thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it, and I hope you have a great upcoming New Year.